Hello, everybody, and welcome into Monday night, May 20th, 2024. Monday night, May 20th, 2000. I just confirmed I have audio because I forgot I was watching something earlier today. And it looks like I have to adjust the camera just a little bit. I thought I had that running somewhere, but apparently I do not. Let's go fix that real quick. It is. There we go. I just put it like that. We have Greg, we have Sin, we have Sam, Jeff, and Chris all with us. Mike Wojcik joins us in chat. Hello, Mike. Tony Wallow was first, followed by Darren, followed by Jeff, followed by Sam, followed by Greg. Yeah, I didn't schedule it early tonight. I came home from dropping her off and took a long nap. Well, not a long nap, about a 3-hour and 40-minute nap, which is considerably long for me considering I sleep in about 2-block increments at a time most of the time, which is crazy. But anyway, hope everyone had a good Monday. I did a couple things. I uploaded a couple shorts. I did pick up a couple subscribers, and these were not goofy shorts. These were golfing shorts, which really surprises me because as a general rule, I have not checked views yet, by the way. As a general rule, golfing shorts do not bode well for me. So I will check that shortly. Rick Lakes joins us in chat. Hello, Rick. Hoping Mike can join us for the after stream Zoom. I want to share a picture with him and see if this is actually he or not. If I still have that picture, I don't remember if I do or not. I'll have to check it out. Tim Soul joins us from Fresno, California. Hello, Tim. I can't hear what he said. Say again. Oh, I want to thank Doug, Brian, Wintermute, and Darren. They joined me today on Zoom and fixed what I thought was going to be a horrible issue. It actually turned out to be something very simple. I thought it was a Da Vinci deal. It was not a Da Vinci deal, thank goodness. It was a VLC deal, and not the VLC deal that I showed you guys on the upload that I did for about 5 minutes. It was totally different. I had forgotten I had to change the orientation because Mrs. K shot a video golfing yesterday wrong, so I had to go into VLC and spin it to make it the way that I wanted it, and I forgot to change that back. Very simple solution, which was good, because I was dreading having to redo the whole thing. In fact, I think Doug said himself if it came down to it, I could just redo the whole thing. And there was no way that was going to happen. Now, who just left? Somebody just left. Let's see who that was.
Not me, I'm here.
Well, actually, nobody did leave, even though it sounded maybe somebody unplugged something from their computer. No, there's only 6 of us, so I don't know what it was. I know I heard it sounded like somebody left, but or maybe somebody did leave it. Why didn't Darren show up? Is there that much of a delay from when he left? Oh well, no big deal. Go back to live so I don't get was not me. Tim says was not me. No, you have to be in the Zoom to leave Zoom, and I've got the audio. I've got it set to where someone comes or goes, it makes a noise so that we're all alerted to it. There we go,
Here
just
comes
like that.
somebody.
I thought Bill was here briefly. I thought I heard Bill say when I was running around grabbing my water and whatnot, I thought I heard him say something to Princess. Big shock. Hello, Bill. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
Where's Rich at tonight? That's who we're missing. Tony is saying there is a delay. How bad is the delay? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-second delay from the time I click it and it shows on OBS until it shows up on the live stream itself. So that's not too bad. I've seen it far, far worse. John Williams, how's everybody on this Monday? I'm beat for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna
Tired
be.
to cut my grass in front, edged everything up, edged up the neighbors' driveways, got my wheel for my lawnmower, and got the new grass catcher bag delivered today.
Nice. Not me. Sat here and did some editing, did a couple uploads. I think I remember reading or hearing somewhere where you're limited to 5 a day or something like that. So I cut it off at 4. I think it was 4. Yeah, 2 premieres and I think 2 shorts is what I did. And honestly, that's enough. I mean, by the time, especially if I edit it, that does take a lot of time. Brian Lightfoot joins us in the chat room. Hello, Brian. He must be listening to music in his other ear again.
He's early.
Yeah. He's going to share his Walmart experience with us today.
Not a chance.
You didn't lock the screen door, Ken.
Yeah. No, the door is wide open. If you have the credentials, you can get in. Thank goodness.
Yeah, you let Alex in.
Yeah, well, who did that?
Not I, said the blind man.
John says it's raining out. It rained all day long. Not able to get anything. We have bright. It was 87 degrees this afternoon when I took Mrs. K to work. We are playing golf in the morning. No, it's not it's not going to be the 4-day thing that I have envisioned that I want to try. I pitched the idea to him, and he says it's a good idea, but we have to do it prior to June 3rd when he goes back to work. And I also said, in keeping it in with tournament fashion, one day we have to start on the back 9. The next day we start on the front 9. Then we make sure we made the cut, and then we continue like a normal tournament. That's a pun, by the way. If only 2 of us are playing, we're both going to make the cut, considering it's not a real tournament. Although that would be kind of funny. And I will share with you after the stream ends. I came up with what I think might actually get me an awful lot of views from a short. But that's going to be shared after the stream because I don't want this brilliant idea of mine to leak out and someone do it and it goes viral and Ghetto becomes the best person on YouTube there is. Hello, Alex.
Question. Hello, Ken. I have a question for you.
Close for questions tonight.
So you say you pinched him. How hard did you pinch him?
What? Say that again in English. Not Sheridanville talk.
You said you pinched him.
How
hard did you pinch him?
Pitched, not pinched. Pitched. Did anybody understood the word pitch when I said pitch? Did it sound like pinched?
Well, I misunderstood. I misunderstood it.
Have you checked your hearing aids lately?
Something else.
Yes,
Brian.
Yes, my earbuds are working. My earpieces are working just fine.
No, I didn't say your earpieces. I said your hearing aids.
All 3 of them.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
I don't have any hearing aids.
You're amongst friends. You can let it be known. We all know you wear hearing aids. It's not that big of a deal. Trust me.
Well, I wonder if my mom or my grandma have checked their hearing aids. Sometimes my mom don't have any, but she really needs some. And
What?
and the thing about it, my grandma, she wears them, but if she's talking on the phone, to somebody, she has to take them off, or she can't hear you, and then she forgets to put them back on, and then just neither one of them can hear really good. So when I'm talking to both of them, and I want them to hear, I have to yell.
Hey, Alex. I got my 56K mode on today. My internet's gonna be faster than yours now.
Jeez.
What I
Yeah,
tell you?
Chris is good. I know Chris is good.
He's thinking about it.
Chris is gonna own the internet speed here in a couple days. When did they tell you that go active, Chris?
The what?
When did they tell you that would go active? When did they say
2 or
you'd
3
be?
days.
Oh, it's not bad. So they got everything
Fiber.
installed.
Do what? 2 people are asking things. Do what again?
They got everything installed.
They got the O&T outside the house and the wire run, but it's not hooked up.
All right, good.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, question. Is your ONT on the outside or on the inside? Because my ONT is on the inside.
It's on the
Plugged
outside.
into the wall.
It's on the outside.
So they plugged it into the electricity on the outside.
Nothing's plugged in yet. Just the box is there, and the wire is hanging. Is wrapped around it.
I was just curious about it because those ONTs have to be plugged in to the wall.
I was wondering about that. How they gonna do that?
Yeah, that's the reason why I was asking. I was curious how they do it if it's on the outside, but because mine they ran the cable through the backyard, buried it, and it's coming up inside of my wall here, plugging into the box, and then boxes plugged into the wall.
It's a possibility that it's got a battery in it or something, and it's charged by
Yeah,
the fiber.
that's a possibility. Mine's got some kind of built-in plug where you can put a UPS on it, but it takes a special kind of plug that I don't have and they didn't provide. So if I wanted one, I'd have to buy it separately or just.
Or could just be powered through the home fiber. Because I was reading up on fiber, and that's like, I don't know, it's just awesome what I read.
Ours, I don't know. They have 2 different types of fiber. There's active fiber and there's passive fiber. Passive fiber. My setup here, our internet company setup is passive fiber. What that means is that the box inside my house that plugs into the wall supplies the fiber wire power. But when it leaves my house and goes down the street and down the road, there's no more power supplied to it until it gets all the way to the ISP's exchange point. It's powered at the ISP's end here in town and powered at my house. But other than that, there's not multiple points of failure in between.
Well, yours is used to be a cable company, so.
Mine used to be not cable, DSL, but they ran me a whole brand new fiber cable. They're
I know, but
completely.
it used to be cable company.
Greg gets his
Yeah.
internet from his neighbor.
Yes, Greg.
Yeah, all that work you're doing, you ought to be rewarded for that.
But
Bobby Warren
They're
says,
com-
"Hey, hello, Bobby."
they're slowly trying to disconnect everybody's copper. But there's some people I know that down the road from me that still have the old copper service.
Well, you know
I know
what? This wire kind of looks like a copper line because it's flat, but it says it's got writing on it that says flat fiber. That's weird.
I swear now. I think it's getting
You
more
swear
and more
now?
frequent.
Why? What did we finally
I
get you
think
to
it's
start swearing?
I think it's getting more and more frequent that when I'm going down the road, when I'm going down the highway, that I'll see those guys putting in those putting in that conduit. Saw it again today, just about a couple miles from my grandma's. Right now, she's got fiber to the node or fiber to the cabinet.
Fiber to the nose.
Not, but it's
Right over
copper.
his head.
I know you said nose, but it's coaxial all the way from her house to the street, and then it turns to fiber at the road.
So you said a while ago you swear. Are you finally swearing? Did we finally get you up to the 2024 era of it's okay?
I do swear very occasionally, but I have to be very careful because
Well,
you gotta
especially
remember
on.
I live with a pastor.
Well, yeah, I was
It's
getting ready to
not-
say
it's
you
not
probably
that-
shouldn't swear on Sunday. That's probably not a good thing.
It's not that we're going over YouTube, or not that I'm afraid of YouTube police or anything, but it's more about,
If
the fact
he
that I
heard
live with the
you,
preacher.
if he heard you, he would probably wash your mouth out with soap.
I was thinking that, Chris, actually, but I wasn't going to say anything. Log Dog joins us in chat, and his first thing he wrote didn't get all point. It left about 3 lines out, so I don't know what's up with that. He's
Like
talking
Ralphie
about
on a Christmas story.
fiber. Do what, Chris?
I said like Ralphie on a Christmas story.
Yeah, for some reason today, you saying that about Christmas Story, I was thinking about the movie Happy Gilmore. And I read somewhere where there's going to be a Happy Gilmore 2 come out. And I, for some reason, couldn't figure out what the storyline would be on that. We'll wait and see. Wintermute's back in chat, said he had to take a call. No problem. I understand that. I'm actually... when I dropped Mrs. K off, I said, now you know you're walking into a mess. And she says, what makes you think that? And I reminded her of the messages from yesterday and today as to what was going on down there. And she says, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And she says, wherever they put me, I'll be fine. I have not gotten, she's got to be busy because I have not gotten one text from her this evening. And usually by now I've gotten about 2 or 3. So I'm kind of curious as to see if she is in a horrible mess or not. Well, Dog is asking Greg, has he tried the ghost pepper soup demo yet? And Greg is saying no.
Alex, your grandmother though, she probably needs one of those devices that will read out what people are saying.
Oh, we can
What
hook
do
her
you-
up with
what do
talk to text. I mean, we did it for Ghetto,
Yeah.
and then he went
No,
off the
no,
deep end.
there's a device that hooks to the phone, of the house phone, that
Yeah.
will read out what somebody's saying.
Yeah.
Excuse me for a second, but her phone is already ghetto set up enough, and I don't really want to have to add anything else to her house phone. Reason why I say that is because she's got this device, this medical alert system device called a medical guardian, with this button that she can press if something happens. It's got fall detection built into the pendant necklace thing, and that box has to be connected directly to the phone jack. So the actual phone is connected to the other port on the back of this medical guardian device. And then she's got the ringer. Now, actually, my mom got this ringer device with this light and this audible ringer that makes the phone louder when it rings. And so the way it's wired is the medical guardian device plugged directly into the wall. And then the medical guardian device has got another port on it. And the other end of that cable that comes out of the medical guardian is plugged into the that ringer device is plugged into the other port of the medical guardian, and then the actual phone is plugged into the ringer / loud.
lost me, so
He lost me when he said it was plugged in.
You done lost me.
Anyway, Tim Tech Wiz joins us over in chat. Hello, Tim.
That's why I said it was all ghetto.
Long Dog says something about the sauce has a lot of vinegar, and then he had something called tincture to kick it up a little bit. Mrs. K made homemade spaghetti sauce this evening. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's not your traditional, which makes no sense because we have cans and cans and cans of spaghetti sauce. So, but hey, give her a chance.
I got a serious question here.
But we know nothing about serious. I suggest you get a hold of what's his name out of New York, that Howard guy.
Okay.
Howard Cosell.
So I set up an online account so I can be able to check my data usage at my grandma's house, because she does have a data limit, but it's a very high data limit that I'll never hit. But just in case, I set that up. And anyway, Anyway, I looked at her bill, which I've seen before on paper. But I looked at her bill, and she's still paying for 2 of those HDTV boxes, decryption boxes they make you use for the cable TV.
Right.
But she swears up and down she's only got one TV in the house. She's only got one TV in the house that she watches. I know that, but she swears up and down she's only got one of those boxes, and that she has already given the other box to her friend, to our friend that we know that works at the local office in town.
Is she receipts?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But the charge is still on her bill. So
Because
Did she get a receipt?
Listen to what Bill's asking. He's asking you, did she get a receipt when she turned it in?
not that I know of. For all I know, she could have just the lady could have just came over to her house, and she could have handed her, my grandma could have handed the lady the box, but she says she went up there to the office, but
She's got two choices. If she wants to get it off her bill, she's going to have to go and tell them that she turned it in to whom, and they're going to have to investigate, or she have to keep paying.
Yep.
the only
And
other
if she cannot
way,
turn it in, and she cannot turn it in at the end of the period, it's going to cost you $300 or $400 because they think you still have it.
I would ask a friend first. Don't get a friend in trouble or whatever. Just ask her. Say they charging me for it. What happened to the box when I gave it to you?
I think I would do that as well, but I also think since you go over there quite a bit, or your mom goes over there quite a bit, I think I would actually verify that she no longer has the box. Did she actually churn it in, or did she think she turned it in and she actually still has it? Hello, Mike Wojcik. Good to see you in Zoom.
Oh, how you doing, Ken?
I'm doing all right, and you?
Tired.
there's
No, that feeling.
there's one way I think I can. There's one way I think I could easily fix this if I was over there without us having to go up to the cable office. And that is, if I cannot find the other cable box, and this lady already has it, that I could just call the customer service and tell them the information on the bottom of the cable box that she's actually using. So then they could identify which one of the two it is, and then they could delete or take the other one off the bill that she's not using.
Are you on the account? Are you on the account and authorized to do that? Or are you going to pretend to be somebody again? My vote's on you're going to pretend to be somebody again. Put a 1 in
I
chat.
just pretend to be her, but she knows it, and she's okay with it.
So how do we know you're not your grandmother if you pretend to be your You guys sound a lot the same?
No, but if I'm talking to somebody through typing on their chat system, and I tell them I'm her, as long as I give them the right information and the right social security number and all of that, there's no way they're going to know that I'm not her.
Does your grandma smoke cigars like you?
No.
You know, you can call a cable office all you want, tell them to cancel the rental charge or whatever you want to call it on the other cable box. But then they're going to say, you have 15 days to turn in the other box. Otherwise, send us a check for $300
Right.
or whatever.
Well, just like what Bill
the
said,
other,
yeah.
the third option here is to just keep paying for the equipment.
How much is the box cost a month?
$5,
$60 a year?
5 years.
whatever the math comes out to be. It's
Yeah, 12 times 5 is 60. So is your grandmother financially able to just throw $3 $20 bills away each month and not worry about it? If she is, give her my address. You know how much golf that'll pay for? I can start playing real courses. I'm going to wrap this up. We're at 10:27. By the time I get through wrapping it up, it'll be about a half hour. I want to thank everyone on you. Where's the daggone camera? Oh, there it is. I want to thank everybody on YouTube for being here. Long Dog, Wintermute. I believe I saw Tony. I believe I saw Brian. Jim's there. That's worth highlighting. Let's see here. Did Tim Tech was there? Bobby Warren was there. If I missed anybody, Tim Soul was there. Mike Wojcik joined us in chat. Darren Go Home, Sam, and Greg Guy. Also want to thank the homies: Greg, Sin, Sam, Jeff, Darren, Bill, Brian. I hope Rich is all right. Alex, Mike, and Chris. If you want to join us on the Zoom, then the email will be, oops, that's the wrong one, Doug. Wrong button.
Oh, great.
There
Come
we
on,
go.
Doug.
We'll discuss that as well. There's the email. It is Z00, not OO, ZZ top Z00M at gmail.com. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Good night. Oh my God. Good night. Man.
ZZ
Are we
Top.
clear?
Not yet.